Welcome back to Weekend Movie Bros! Where I am Ray.
No, you're Jacob and I'm Ray.
He never goes along with my jokes.
Nope.
He's always like, fuck you, motherfucker, you're gonna die in a fucking hole.
I
Literally,
never
he
say
told me
that.
that 2 seconds ago before we got live.
That's not even remotely true. But, thanks for lying to the audience.
Look at my head. It's just there.
It's just floating.
No, it's like really just there.
We're also wearing a black shirt, so you just blend in with your crowd.
It's actually like a really dark green, but like, who's really saying what color it is?
Alrighty, so you guys see the title. You know why we're here. Jacob, you've seen this movie. What do you feel about this film? That's a piece of bread.
With butter on it.
I was going to ask what your snack of choice was, but now I see what it is. Guys, this is the kind of show we're going to have this evening.
If you see random pussy snatch pop up, don't talk about it. That's what happened.
Please don't do that during this movie.
Or where is Zendaya during parts where Zendaya doesn't show up? It could also sprawl. Okay, but what was your question, Zachary? You asked me a physical question, and I started eating butter bread. So,
you've seen this movie. I got this. You've seen this movie before, and I haven't. What did you think of Dune when you saw it?
I'll tell you after the movie's over.
All right, then. Well, that answered my question. Hey, howdy ho. I'm watching it on the Roku. I'm not doing it on my PlayStation this time. I figured it'll look better because my TV is in 4K, so I'll be able to watch this in glorious Dolby Atmos with great surround sound.
I in his headphones, so I don't really know what he's talking about, but it's fine. Also, I am watching it in 4K Ultra HD on my projector, which is why my lighting in certain moments is going to be weird. Because sometimes my phone's got to move. And that currently is my ring light.
Well, fun fact, I'm not my headset is not connected to the TV. It's connected to the computer, but the way this headset works is that it blocks out the speaker and my headphones are coming directly through this. So you won't even hear the TV. So, yay. All right. Now, we've been having this debate over the past 2 weekends because of Arcane. Jacob, it's going to go 3, 2, 1, and then the nodding of the head. And that's when it starts.
I feel like what we should do is both hit play on the movie, and then pause, go back to 0, and then hit play from there. With the movie already popped up.
Okay.
That's what I feel. So let's do that.
Okay.
By the way, if anybody's curious, yes, this is a very long-ass movie.
Jesus.
Mine's 31 seconds in because I had a King Richard ad.
I'm looking here, see if there's anything with mine. Nope. Okay, I'm at 0.
I'm where I would be, so we're good.
Okay, so I'll hold it in front of you. 3, 2, 1.
1. I think I had the wrong headphone in. Go.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Already starting interesting. Look at the nice shiny Warner Brothers logo.
Warner Media.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I love the score already.
Did you see that Red Notice is the biggest Netflix movie of all time?
I'm very happy for him. I have not yet watched it because I'm waiting to see if you want to do a commentary for it.
I was going to ask you the same thing.
I'd rather wait and watch it with you.
I will do it next week.
Perfect. Hey, Zendaya. Mr. Batista.
Fucking cheap motherfucker.
Whoa. Interesting. Wow. There's the part one. Why that wasn't in the ad campaign, I'll never know. But hey. No wonder you like this movie. It starts off with your boy without a shirt on.
Just suck a bag of dicks. He is beautiful, isn't he? But still looks like a bag of dicks.
The fuck?
That is true, Tanner.
Tanner, my buddy, what's up? I know this guy.
Zachary.
I see it. What's up, buddy? What's up?
That was more like a "What's up to you?"
I know. What's up? Just chilling here.
Huh?
Watching a little. We're just chilling here. Watching a little Dunage.
What did you think of Eternals?
Okay. So I will get into that in a minute. I want to understand what's happening here first. Wow.
I liked it. I know you didn't
I
ask me, but
I
I'd like
I
the
loved
movie,
it.
so I liked it.
Eternals is probably my. The fuck are these people?
Yeah, that's a really good way to describe Eternals. What the fuck are these people?
I was more talking about the guys in white with the red domes. AKA Daft Punk.
He walked out there. I do not.
Let's talk about this emotionally here. What will it do to me? Nope.
He has not. I have. Zachary's never seen this before, or Ray, I guess, has never seen this before. I went and saw it opening weekend. It does look like a butthole.
I'll make that judgment call when we get there.
A sandy butthole at that.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You would know more about this than I do because you've been following a lot more with the movie, obviously. There's a series coming on to HBO Max about Lady Jessica's sisterhood.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
Yeah, the woman in black. Don't get that confused with the interesting, like, horror movie that came out with Danny Radcliffe called The Woman in Black.
The sound design on this movie is insane. Instead of an X-wing, it's a V-wing. What are you laughing about? It wasn't that funny.
Oh, Zachary, what did you think of Eternals? You never
Oh,
did answer that question.
I enjoyed it. I really thought it was good. It adds more to the MCU. It's a very different film, but I very much enjoyed it.
Well,
God, practical effects, man.
oh, as good. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. Right?
Yeah,
The sound design. Just ignore the other thing. I don't know if that popped up on your computer or not.
it sure did. Can we block those?
Oh, I can.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Costume design is very good.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thanks, Tanner. If you work tomorrow, I'll see you at work, but enjoy the rest of YouTube.
Yes, we are
Yes, we
brothers.
are.
Real life brothers. Pfeiffer, I think is how you pronounce that. Shit with name. We'll go with it. Unless you want to say something else. Wow, good dad. Don't see those very often.
No, that's actually really incredible. You know, the fact that he's not worried about how where his bloodline lies and more cares about what his son wants. You rarely see that in film. That's really cool.
I feel like you rarely see that in person.
That's very true too. I know Oscar was getting a lot of, not like in this movie.
Why the hell on HBO Max is the captions in white?
I don't know.
Also, if you're gonna put them in white, you should at least put them down where the bar is.
Whoa. Sorry. Knowing that that's Thanos, he's a small man.
He still has that chin though.
Yeah. Already love Josh Brolin. Already love it. Whoa. That's a big man.
I
That's a naked man. Hey, that's Polka Dot Man.
Warner Brothers was really like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna keep this in house.
Is that
What?
Peter Skarsgård,
Yes.
aka Thor 2, aka Thor, aka the guy who puts Thor in the water guy?
What?
He's from Thor.
I mean, I know him because of his long family tree of actors such as Alexander Skarsgård, also the other Skarsgård who was just in Eternals.
Oh, I'm sorry. His name's Stellan Skarsgård. His
Yeah.
son's name Peter Skarsgård. Okay. No, that's Stellan Skarsgård from Thor.
Holy fucking shit! Yes, it is. But he's also Bill from Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
You just saw Bill's ass
I
again.
didn't, I didn't want to, but I did.
No, he was also in Cinderella. No, it's not really shocking. He was a nymphomaniac. Girl with Dragon Tattoo. Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah, he played Will Turner's dad.
Would you me fact check that one as well?
No, I know that he played Orlando Bloom's
All right, I'll
dad.
fact check it.
I will say this: they like to whisper.
I can hear them just fine.
Oh, so can I. Let me check. Let me check your blood pressure. Let me take your BPI. Just touch your face. I'll get all that from right in your face. There it is, right there.
You jealous?
Why am I jealous?
You want some manhandle in your face?
Nah, I'm fine.
I heard jealousy.
I wanted to just see her go. Tell no one this
Why?
because that would have been funny.
So making fun of ASL, that's funny to you?
No,
So sign language is funny to you?
no.
I get it, Zachary. Hopefully there's no deaf friends in here. Or they would be offended.
My favorite character from Eternals was Makari.
Oh, because you made fun of her the whole time?
No, I'm done with you.
Are you done with me or are you done with yourself? That's
I'm
really
done with you.
I think that's the answer, but that's fine.
Holy shit.
She's like, I don't have a pretty face. I only have a few things going for me.
Put your
Did you
hand
put
in
your
the.
right hand in the box?
Huh? What's in the box? It's just my hand in a box. It's just my hand in a box. Oh, well, that's not good.
This is a really weird sub-dom situation. That was fun.
Fuck yeah, score. I didn't breathe that entire time. Whoo! This is the way.
It's so interesting. Her name is Jessica, and his name is Paul. But we're in a sci-fi world right now. It's like I feel like Poe, Han, Luke, Leia, Anakin. Those are sci-fi names. But I'm Paul. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Paul. Goodbye, wrinkly woman. I hope your headdress doesn't fall.
Hey, look, my ring light.
Except that ring light's got better lighting than yours.
Because I turned down it. Huh. Emmy is so cute.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
What you doing?
Sleeping. Do you know I took 2 naps today?
I
Not
wouldn't
one
blame
nap, but 2 naps. Looks like you need a nap. You can take a nap right now.
Why would I?
That is a family of jawlines,
Mm-hmm.
and we respect it.
Come on, HBO Max, give us an IMAX ratio aspect for your films, huh? Come on.
They're like, not while it's still in theaters. Because I bet you anything, this whole film was probably shot in IMAX.
Uh-huh.
This is a lot of hand porn. If you like hands, this is the movie to do.
Now that's a butthole.
That's just a hole. But if you could slide. How does it when it enters the body? Just not as funny today, I guess. Maybe I need to stuff my toe and not kick any of the face. And say saggy tits a lot.
Oh,
Maybe.
I wouldn't go that far.
Or a weird hairy gimp. Still want to know if they shaved him. It's going to be a
Doubtful.
question that haunts my brain for years to come.
Could you imagine going from, a lush planet with water and, Earth? Then you go, where's your next home? Nothing but dirt.
Sand. It's not dirt, Zachary. Get it right. I want to know, could you imagine being in all black, having... Oh, hi, Brooke.
Hey, what's up?
And, like, being in all clothes in the desert.
Listen,
Yeah, fucking
that'd
hot.
be a. I would hate that day.
Every part of you would be sweating. Like, every part of you. The parts that don't sweat have started
Would
sweating.
sweat. What's sweating on you today? My toes, for some reason.
Do toes sweat? I guess so, because you grow hair on your toes.
I never really thought about it.
It's good to see you too, Brooke.
Good to see you too.
We're just watching my husband on screen right now.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac.
No, Timothy Chalamet.
It's been good so far.
It's a little slow, but it's been good.
Okay, that's a dragonfly.
You're a dragon.
Am I right? Is that like the actual name of the vehicle, or am I throwing that? Oh, hey, I got it right. This is the way.
What is that from? Is it from this?
The Mandalorian, Jacob.
Oh, that's why. It was gross. The only good thing about the Mandalorian was Grogu and Ahsoka. That's it. Yeah, it's something like that, Brooke. Yeah, Timothy Chalamet. He's a twink. That's the best way to describe it.
Okay, this is going to go up for a little bit. We're going to let that slide.
Are you taking your microphone away, you weirdo? Put your microphone back down.
This movie is gorgeous.
It is. All shot on a soundstage. His hair is his own character. I just can't believe it.
Everyone dreads getting the worms. Oh, I love the score so much. My man Hans Zimmer can never do wrong.
I'm sure he can. I'm sure we could go
Nope.
find one movie where you're like, well,
Oh,
maybe
darn
not.
it. Yeah, you can.
Mm.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Anytime you get to bash on that film, you take a chance.
Give it a chance, man. For God's sakes, they put talking, like visible talking. Jacob
I read it.
I didn't.
I read it actually the day before I went and saw it, which was like a really bad idea. But yeah, I read the whole thing. Which is a lot. And I didn't like the book, by the way. I thought the book was trash. Sorry for any book fans out there.
I'm just waiting for one random Roger Ebert fan to pop into our stream like, I overheard from other people that you were saying the book is crap. The last my brother told me when he was reading the book is that it's just a lot of, talking.
It's very boring, yeah. There's like nothing that happens in it. And when something does happen in it, it's very underexplained. You're just like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Did you enjoy the book? Did you enjoy the movie more than the book?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Brooke, you should read The Marionettes. I'll send it to you. If you have a Kindle Unlimited, it's on there. I think you'd really like it. The sequel comes out in like 2 weeks.
And if you're interested in the movie, it's on HBO Max till what, November 28th,
19th.
19th.
Oh,
Man, we
wow.
did this.
Thank
We
God
did
we did
this.
this.
We did this really close to the chest. Did you see No Time to Die is available to rent now?
Yeah, Last Night in Soho will be available this Friday. That doesn't tell you how badly that movie did. I don't know what will.
Well, I know what. Well, I know what you'll be getting on Friday.
What?
Last Night in Soho.
No.
Oh, no ho.
No, I'm not a hoe.
The fuck.
You're missing a whole thing right now.
I look away for 2 minutes and this
You're
room
missing
with
a
a
whole
lady
thing.
weeps.
I just sent it to you through Messenger, Brooke. I think you would eat that one up. I think you would like her other one as well. It's a romance. If you guys hear any groaning or moaning, that would be Amy.
I know. Believe
Just
me, I heard it.
people
I heard
know.
it. I heard it the entire time while watching Arcane with you last night.
Yeah, but that's different because I put the microphone to you.
By the way, I wanted to ask. Now that you Saturday with those next batch of episodes, how you still feeling about it?
Yes, we talked about it last night, so I really like it. I agree. I wish we could all play video games too. I think about that often. Playing Call of Duty and things and mammals.
Oh man, yeah. Dude, if we all had, I mean, obviously, I'll get a Switch again soon. We should all. I mean, if you have a Switch, Brooke, I know Jacob does. We should all get together and try to do online Mario Party and stuff. I think that'd be fun.
Ah, Halo.
Oh yeah, good old classic Halo multiplayer. Hell yeah,
A great time.
you're speaking my language, Brooke. I'm so excited for Halo Infinite at the end of the year.
GTA 5.
If
Doing
GTA
better
Online,
than the remaster collection.
good God, more like a demastered collection. Holy shit.
If I told you that it's not doing well, would you believe me?
Oh no, it's got like a 0.5 score. It's got like a 1.0 on PlayStation. So no, it's not doing great. Because again, how do you call that a remaster? Just how?
There's so much you're missing. You're gonna be so confused later on in this movie. It's gonna be ridiculous. I still have all the motherfucking cheats. I don't actually play Grand Theft Auto very much anymore. You should probably once it does the upgrade for PlayStation 5, I'll replay it.
I figured you would.
Because I've never actually documented myself playing that one all the way through.
You haven't done it with Red Dead Redemption 2 either, have you?
I still have to beat Red Dead Redemption 2 before I can take on the feat of replaying Red Dead Redemption 2, you know?
That's fair.
Yeah. I was actually just thinking about that game today.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to shoot someone's head off.
Ah.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Mario Party's always a blast. I play it with my friends every time we get together. and my team always ends up losing because
You're on it.
damn. Well, I wasn't gonna say that.
You are horrible at the game. Like
No,
pure trash.
no. The the issue we always have, me and Addie, is that we always get stuck, with the first turn. Like we get to go first, woohoo! And then just doesn't go our direction after. What the fuck?
Well, it was really nice talking to you, Brooke. If you ever want to call or anything, I'm here.
That's
Like
a
figure out something.
that's an image.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about the spider. Sorry, I would have warned you ahead of time if I would have remembered. I didn't.
It was good hearing from you, Brooke. What?
It was rubbing Emmy's head, and she almost fell asleep at that.
Oh,
Until she jolted back up, she's like, "Oh."
they have some kind of gravity well on him.
Jesus Christ, Zachary, you and your fat jokes. I feel like you're timed out for 4 minutes. Now he is muted. There we go. Can all agree that's better. He's actually
Yeah. Why does that man need an umbrella?
because it's hot.
But an umbrella won't do anything.
It's a nice cover of shade. Also, he's like a human computer, like a working human computer. So I don't know if he can like get too hot and systems heat over or something.
Gotcha.
I don't even know if that. I should probably know that if I'm being honest. Like for instance, like when his eyes go up and he's calculating things, that's why. He's a human computer.
Gotcha. and I'm guessing $20. This is Javier Bardem. Yep.
Where's my $20? You can Venmo. You can Venmo it.
No,
No, yeah, it's fine.
no,
I expect it within an hour.
no, it's not gonna
We'll
happen.
be on in an hour, so I'll remind you.
No, that's not gonna happen.
No, no, it's okay.
Oh, wait, huh? Well, I have to say this movie moves at a very, very good pace. Like I'm not bored at all.
Yeah, the second. See, I was curious because I was kind of bored, but also like I had just got done reading the book, like
Yeah,
literally.
the pace has been really good. I haven't been bored. I've really enjoyed Momoa. Plus, it's nice to see Timothy Chalamet smile in a movie. I've never seen him smile in a film before, so
What
that's
movie have
nice.
you seen Timothy Chalamet in?
Not very many, but
Like,
you
name
know,
one.
French Dispatch.
When did you see French Dispatch?
I've seen trailers.
Name an actual movie you've seen him in.
Dune. I just hear from people he doesn't smile a lot in films. He's always in like depressing movies. Okay, so I'm understanding this a little bit more. He's a lot more adaptive than the rest of his people because he is the chosen one. He's able to he understands how the silt. He doesn't know it yet, but he understands how the silt suits work and that kind of stuff, which is interesting. Oh, dude, it's like a sand crawler. That's awesome.
Are you okay, Zachary?
Yeah,
You
just
kind of sounded like you're dying. And so
swallowed the wrong way.
it's okay. Here, I'll help you out.
Thanks.
It's better to die on camera. We'll get a lot of views for it. Don't worry, I'll cut that part out.
Good to know. That little thing is going to carry that? Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh,
Those look like comfy shoes.
they do. But they're as comfy as my shoes. My shoes are quite comfy.
My shoes are not.
Ooh, shit. I hear your fan turn on. Oh no. Paul, get up. Shit. Paul. Holy shit. Move, you fools.
First, look at the sandy butthole. What?
That did look like a butthole. It's not a what, it's more of a who. How funny it would have been if Jared Leto played Leto. His name's Leto. Huh?
Eh.
Wait,
What?
they're not married? We're at the hour mark.
We're past the hour mark.
I mean, we're officially like an hour into the
We're
movie.
past the official hour mark.
You know what I mean?
I don't know because what you're saying is wrong. We started the movie about maybe 4 minutes into the commentary, which brings us up to almost an hour and 20 minutes into the movie. So you could say we're closer to an hour and a half into the movie, but we're way past the hour mark. But I'm not judging you because you and time.
We're at an hour and 17 minutes.
Oh, there you go. But you know,
That's just insane. I feel like we've been a lot farther in the movie by this point.
yes. But nah.
Shit, shit, shit. Mm-mm. You robotic douchebag. Whoa. That's so cool. So cool. It's like a video game almost. Like they have health bars.
Yeah, kind of.
No, you're not. Jesus. Cool.
Emma.
Duncan. Don't get him. Don't get him. Don't get him. Don't get him. Bless you. Don't talk, or we will slowly kill you. Don't talk. Come on, Paul, you got this. Shit. Well, shit. That happened to my throat. Oh well. I died a slow death.
I'm just gonna point this out. Zachary, you're making fun of death.
No, I was
Yeah,
making fun of that guy's voice.
Yeah, because he's deaf. Did you not read the closed caption? Zachary's like, oh shit. So first it's American Sign Language, and now it's the death. Wow, could you imagine walking onto your soundstage and being like, shit, that's a lot of sound.
I hate sand. It's coarse and gets everywhere.
Yeah, this would be Anakin's worst nightmare.
Nightmare.
Yeah, it's like George R. Martin. Well, that's not right. George Lucas. That's the right way. They both get raping and pillaging. George Lucas chose not to not make him like sand because he actually didn't like Dune.
Well, as you see, why Anakin Skywalker really hates sand because of Tatooine and the fact that his mother was dead in sand. That's what George Lucas thought, and that's exactly what I was thinking. Am I muted?
Not yet, but you were very close.
Why would you
Hey, look,
mute your
naked Zachary. Look,
Oh, good lord!
it's a naked Poe Dameron. Ow.
You
Oh.
okay?
Oh. My God, give her credit. She sure fucking tried.
Oh, so he just hovers. Oh, so that's how he moves. Oh, okay. I can make a really bad joke, but I'm not going to. Apparently, I've done enough of those today.
Well, you make fun of deaf people. So fat people, fat shirts. It's gonna come somewhere. Might as well just do it. You're committed this far.
I didn't mean to do any of those things.
But you sure did. Didn't mean to, yet you sure did. Oh. Yeah, I kind of figured it'd have a bigger butt. That's just like, you know what your wife is? She's a concubine.
She never loudly cries. She only softly cries.
You are oddly judgmental today.
I'm not judgmental. I'm just stating stuff.
That are all judgments. The only thing that's not been a judgment so far stated during this movie is the score is insane. That's
The
it.
score is insane. It's fucking beautiful. This movie's been good. Why are you twisting my words? I've enjoyed this movie.
I didn't say you didn't enjoy this movie. I'm just saying there's certain groups that probably should be watching this commentary. They might get offended. That's all. Also, it's fun to get you in a fluster. See, you're cured again because the score came back.
It's a score I would actively listen to without the movie. What?
I'm laughing at Amy. We're playing a game
Oh.
right now. It is a great score.
It's
I don't
honest
feel
to God, it's one of his best. The fuck is that? Is that the Baron? You know, just chilling on the ceiling.
Hey, kind of like Tony did.
Huh?
Kind of like Tony Collette did. Do you know it's been over a year since you've seen Hereditary, Zachary?
Really?
Yep.
That's insane. That was a beautiful tracking shot. Whoa. Whoa, they were under the sand?
Yep.
Well, that's one way to stay intact. Oh, come on. Please be Duncan, please be Duncan, please be Duncan, please be Duncan. Oh, thank God. I've loved this movie.
That's good. Makes me happy.
And from the trailers, I thought those were good ships. Are they drinking spit coffee?
Yes.
Starbucks would
Yes,
not
they are.
approve. Well, I guess in
Yep.
case in their planet, it'd be called Spitbucks. This has been one of my favorite Momoa movies. I've really liked him in this movie a lot. Well, this was one of my favorite Jason Momoa movies.
Never know.
Holy shit! What you gonna do? Travel by sandworm? No. Dune. Hmm.
Mm.
Oh no. That's unsettling.
Yeah.
I know we haven't been talking much, guys. It's just I'm very in awe of what's happening.
Yeah, and this is the part of the movie I really wanted to rewatch.
This is a very dusty film.
Yeah, I mean, hitting all the cracks. It's really interesting to see sand used as water.
Hmm. That was cool. I know we are so close to the end, but I have to pause real quick. I have to go ask Dad something real quick.
Oh, okay.
His door
I
is
am.
not shut, so I'm gonna ask him to shut it.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear it?
No.
Oh. Well, I can, and it's interrupting my movie.
Okay, we literally only have like 5 minutes left.
Oh, well. Okay, hit play.
Probably like, I'd say 5 to 10 minutes. It's up to you. Would you decide?
Just hit play. I said it already.
Oh, hit play, right? I just hit play.
Okay, what are you at?
2 minutes, 2 hours and 19 minutes and 35 seconds.
Okay, hang on.
What are you at?
I'll let you know in a minute.
Well, where are you at?
I'm at 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 25 seconds.
Okay, I'll hit play. You can play. I'm okay with the 10-second difference. And you flabbergasted before you know. Oh my god! What are they doing? No, don't do that! How could you attack a poor woman like that? She's an elder! We jumped to modern time? No more sand dunes?
Oh,
There's a cityscape? What is the true meaning of Dune? Flirting. He'll be back in a second.
Whoa. That is for sure. I forgot. That was for sure a part one. Before we get into what I thought, what did you think when you came out of it?
When I saw it for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that the first, I want to say, hour or so was boring. I didn't think it was super confusing
Mm-hmm.
on my part, but I know people who did, so it's just me. I know people who think this movie is like way too confusing, type of thing, that they couldn't
Mm-hmm.
follow it. I thought the second half was superior, and I definitely know where we're going
Yeah.
because this is a pretty true adaptation. There's a lot of things that they definitely adapted and things. I know where it's headed, and where we're headed is so good and so cool. And the
Mm-hmm.
sequences and stuff that we're gonna get. Like I said, I didn't like the book, but the ideas were so strong, and the visuals of this are so strong
Yeah.
that I was just really excited at the end. It's also really mad because by that point in the movie, by the time we get to the very end, I was so into it that when it was over, I was like, "Fuck! I could have sat here for another hour." Well, he really was like, "Oh, I don't care."
Whoa. What happened?
Well, I guess he kind of is there.
Oh, I'm here.
Hmm, okay, okay. Well, now he's gone. He's it's back. Kai back. Oh, he's gone again. Yeah, I really liked it.
I'm here.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm just resorting to that. There we go. I don't know what happened there for a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Where'd you go? Where are you at?
I'm right here.
No, I mean, is that your computer's camera?
Yeah, it's my computer's camera. I don't know what happened to the Logitech one.
Yeah, sometimes it deactivates itself. It's a little bitch like that.
So, what'd you think about it the second time?
Second time, I enjoyed the whole thing. I think, like I've said before, I think my biggest issue is I had just read the book. And so a lot of things that I think would be really fascinating or interesting weren't
Mm-hmm.
that interesting to me because I was like, I just saw this. And like the book isn't great, but the visuals are quite nice, and things. It's a little confusing. So that was nice putting context to certain things. Or like when his dad dies, I think it's much more impactful here because of the character change. and stuff.
Yeah,
That's in novels. Not like a horrible, like he's still a good guy, but he just I didn't care when he
that's
died.
fair.
Whereas other people who die, who are going to die, I should say, later on, like towards the end of the novel and stuff, because it's only
Yeah.
book one of like 9 of them. I cared a lot more about and stuff, and I feel like I'll care even more because of how they adapted them into
Hmm.
characters. I didn't like the whole. I don't know. I think it's a little interesting. They did put a message in here. The Freemen are obviously all people of color, whereas everybody else is white. So
Hmm.
it does have a white savior vibe to it. But the novels themselves, not in the first one, but from what I know from later on novels and stuff, it's actually a trope that the Frank Herbert tried to rewrite to make fun of, and so it's like a parody, kind of ish. That this is supposed
Yeah.
to be a parody of the white savior trope, which is the reason why he. But I just don't think the movie did a good enough job trying to put that forward. And so in
Hmm.
that regard, I think that was the only thing that kind of failed for me was that your Messiah is, of course, the skinny white dude.
Gotcha.
But other than that, I really liked it. I really liked all the performances. I enjoyed it and things. It was kind of nice. I'm curious to what you think of it. Did you find it to be confusing? Did you find it interesting?
Uh,
Um,
Certain aspects I definitely did find interesting. Um, I did not find this movie boring at all. I understood everything that was laid out. It wasn't like trying to be complicated for the sake of being complicated, which I appreciated. It explained things that need to be explained, and it established all of its characters well enough that I understood all their motivations, why they were doing what they were doing. Even all the way to the Baron, who I think in some viewings for people who thought this was confusing probably didn't understand what the Baron was and why he was doing what he was doing. If you sit down and think about it, the Baron is just jealous that, Atreides is treated with more respect over his house, and that, they got to go back to his favorite home that he was ultimately destroying. But you know, Leto was more interested in saving the people of Arrakis over spice development, and so that adds more layers to him, and the relationship between him and Paul was very very unique, and that it was a father figure that wanted what was best for his son and not for him just to take the throne and get over the fact that he has to take the throne. Um, they establish the relationship between Jessica and Paul very well as well. Um, I did not like her as much of everybody because I feel as though her motivations lie more in the shady realm
See here,
than.
and that's very interesting. Like I said, that's what makes this kind of annoying being a part one. But I'm so excited. Rebecca Ferguson has such a interesting character, and she has just dipped her tiny toes into what this character actually is and stuff. In the first book, I couldn't even imagine how it like evolves, and things. But
Yeah.
it's such a great role. It's such a great role because in the beginning part, the part that you saw and stuff, she's really fragile. That's how she is presented. Is she is
Hmm.
really fragile. She's shaking. She doesn't really agree with a lot of things. And a lot of that one will be explained in the late Jessica show, the house that she's a part of, where she grew up and things, so how she was raised. A lot of that is explained over there, but it's a it's very well done, but I can also understand what you mean by her character and by her not coming off as strongly as other people.
Hmm.
But as a person who did read the book, she's actually my one of my favorite parts of this entire movie.
I can safely say that my two favorite characters of the movie were Josh Brolin and Jason Momoa. Those two to me were, whereas Brolin didn't have a lot to do. He was kind of more like the moody soldier who didn't like what was going on, didn't like where he was. I really appreciated what Momoa did for the movie. That Duncan, was for House Atreides, but also appreciated what the Freemen were, and that you got both sides of the same coin with him. And I thought his performance was very, very endearing. Like I love the relationship between him and Timothy Chalamet a lot. That moment when they see each other for the first time on Arrakis together and they had the hug, I thought it was a genuine moment and I thought it worked really well. His death to me came out of nowhere and I was very upset about it. Um, I will agree with most people. I don't think Zendaya's character should have been really seen in the movie. I understand why she is seen, but most of the desert point of views, I'm guaranteeing, are scenes that we're going to see in Dune Part 2.
There's a
And
lot of foreshadow. That's
so,
all I will say.
so I don't understand why about 15 to 20 minutes of this movie is a bunch of foreshadowing for Part 2.
It's important.
I understand it's important, but you're also going off the fact of hopefully this movie does well and the foreshadowing pays off.
No, I mean it's important for the story because of what his abilities are, like
I
Paul's
thought
ability.
I thought Timothy Chalamet did very, very good for this being his first really big budget, movie on his shoulders. I thought he did a very good job. I believed his performance from beginning to end. My favorite scene is the moment when they're underneath the sand and he has that moment of just breaking. I love that moment because even though he belittled his mother, she didn't care. She was still there for her son. And I love that message of family and that, no matter where your family comes from and how it ultimately turns out, you stick together no matter what. And I think that's a beautiful thing that they did.
Yeah, there's a
Um,
really strong message for family, isn't there?
there's a really strong message for family, whether it be the Freeman, the Horkman, or House of Atreides. Family stays together, and family
and
wants
family
wants to
wants to
be
be
together.
together.
Um,
Um,
I thought the action in this
I
movie
thought the
was very good.
For the little
I
bit
don't know
that was
why.
there.
Yeah, I don't know why people were saying there's a lack of action. I don't think that's true at all. There is plenty of action in this movie. Where it needs to be. I don't think this movie needed action scene after action scene. I think it would have taken away of what they were trying to do. But the action scenes that they did have, I thought were very, very, very cool. Um, the hand-to-hand combat to me was probably the weakest link in in the action though. Like I love like the ship's aesthetic and how those work, but the hand-to-hand combat to me looked really bad. I didn't feel the impact of anything. I like the fact that when someone was stabbed, like there wasn't a noise. It was just the fact that it went through. That's all you need to know. I like that part, but the actual like physical hand-to-hand combat I thought was very poor. I think that should definitely be worked on going into part two because that final fight between Jamis and Paul was very poor. I didn't like it at all. I understand the message behind it, but it just didn't work for me at all. To me, the disappointing character, unfortunately, was Oscar Isaac as the father because he's pretty much your stereotypical ruler character as well. Whereas that, he just stands around, he nods to people, he gives commands, cares about his people, then he ultimately dies. Uh, his death, while it moves forward our two main leads in Jessica and Paul, I don't feel like that'll have as big of an impact around the rest of the story that I think they want it to. I'm hoping that it comes back in some way, shape, or form and invokes more of Paul's character when we get to it. Um, I thought the sandworms were awesome. I love the fact of like remind me a lot of the Celestials in Eternals and like that sheer scope and how they were. Um, I thought the directing in this movie was immaculate. I thought the score is easily my favorite score of the year. I love the music in this movie so much. I thought it was really well used. It wasn't as loud as I thought it was going to be. It was more silent, to be honest. Um, but nah, this movie lived up to what I wanted it to be. It's not what I was expecting, but it met what I wanted it to be. Now, of the two, here's the bigger question for us now, because they are in some ways the same kind of film between Eternals and Dune. Like you can look at some aspects between both of them, like a Messiah, ethereal, thinking film. They're both in that kind of way. Like one makes you think in one way, one makes you think in the way in another. And of the two, I have to say I much preferred Dune over Eternals. I think Eternals is a very good thinking action movie. This movie makes you think, but the characters' decisions make more sense. Whereas in Eternals, the decisions that the characters make throughout the movie, you agree with some of them, but you don't agree with all of them. And I think epic wise, I think Dune's a lot more epic than Eternals is. I think on an epic scale wise, I think Dune is a lot more epic.
I also think Dune probably doesn't have as many problems as Eternals does. And when you start to think about Dune overall, because of how it's based
Mm-hmm.
on things, it makes it not. There isn't as many plot holes, I should say,
No,
as Eternals has.
no, I can't. Everything made sense of why it happened the way it did, and where the characters ultimately end at makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I'd probably give this a solid 4 out of 5. I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with the part 2 and see where that's going to go.
Let me just
Um,
say this: writing sandworms.
they tease that at the end of the movie, which I think is cool. Um, but I also get the Star Wars references in this movie as well, like the sand crawler.
Yeah, and
You
that
know,
was like one of the first things I think I told you when I called you. Was like, oh, there's Winter. I was like, oh, hi, Star Wars. Hi, how you doing? I see you.
there are definite Star Wars moments in this movie, which to me is insane. But I also have to remember that Star Wars took a lot from Dune, and
Yeah.
a lot of its whether it be design or character attributes all really came from this story. But that
Hmm.
makes me appreciate Star Wars all the more now because it didn't directly just straight rip Dune and just say the word Star Wars on it. They changed it a little bit, made it more their thing, but you can still feel the influence, and it's the vice versa with this. You can still feel that it's Dune, but you also see where Denis Villeneuve was like, I want to appreciate where Star Wars took our aspirations from, which like the sand crawler and the sandworm, which is obviously like the sandworm that you see in Return of the Jedi, which I thought was really cool. My favorite thing though was their digi suits when they were fighting, because I remember in the 1987 movies, I've seen the trailers. It's just blocks around the people. I'm not gonna lie to you. When part 2 comes out, it's a long ways away. I kind of want to do a recommentary tonight, the other one too, just to see how much they didn't use.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I could see that.
But no, I enjoyed myself very much. I really like the movie.
Cool, 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 cool. I gave it a 4. And I that didn't change for me on second
I,
watch.
I'm curious to see for me what a second viewing will do, and to see if I don't see if things change for me at all on the second viewing. So I'll probably
Well,
end up watching it one more time before it leaves HBO Max.
well, Zachary, it leaves. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got you. I got you. You have until but it doesn't say. It normally is right there, but it doesn't say.
Is it not leaving?
Actually, you know what? It'd be better if I'll Google it. I'm gonna Google it.
I think we said the 19th, didn't we?
I'm just double checking. The 21st.
21st. Okay. So I have about another week to watch it. So I'll probably end
Now
up
I read
watching
the
it.
22nd. So somewhere in
I'll
there.
pro- I'll definitely be watching it at least one more time before it leaves, and obviously I'll watch it again once it goes back onto here probably.
Yeah,
But
depending on what the special features are
yeah,
and things, um, could determine if I'll buy it or not.
if it's anything like Blade Runner, they had like I think like a 2.5 hour documentary about the movie about making the film. I love to see the making of this movie and see how they did all certain things like the practical stuff. That always interests me. It's my favorite kind of aspect of film. That's always practical. You can do practical over CG, do practical over CG because it always looks better. Um, but yeah, that's Dune. It was a lot of movie.
All right, let's move on down to movie commentaries in general. Like we had said,
I think I know what our next commentary is going to be.
we'll watch Red Notice
hmm
probably at some point within this, like I'd say probably next weekend or something like that.
Well, I'm off again next weekend.
So is my best guess. And we'll watch Red Notice and stuff.
Very cool.
Under those lines, it's very exciting.
hmm
Great movie. That's all I got. Like I wouldn't say it's like the best movie, but the directing's really well done, and it's funny and things. It's very derivative of a lot of other things, but like it's a good time. Then also in December, just want to float this out there, just do a little flotation.
hmm
I wouldn't mind watching Matrix Revolution
The last one.
as a commentary because it's shit,
hmm
and I think it could be kind of fun.
To get ready for Resurrections.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch them all, but out of
Oh,
the three that I want to talk about,
is Revolutions really
is
not
Rev-
even Reloaded?
no Reloaded. I like Rev. I do. It's not as true. That was my favorite one for the longest time. Was the second one I've seen it the most out of all three of them. So no, I want to do Revolution because
That's fine.
I think it could be a really interesting commentary.
Commentary. Okay. Hey, I'm all for that. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
So that is somewhat of the plan. Also, if anybody side note, if anyone wants to see my opinions and my thoughts on Dune, the novel, my video will be going up tomorrow where I talk about it in two other different sci-fis. Another one takes place ironically on actually both of them takes place on desert planets. All three do. As a common denominator I read in my sci-fi. Don't ask me why, but they all three take place on desert planets.
There you
So,
go.
but that video will be up on my book channel if it's linked down below in the description in case anybody's curious to see how why I gave it a 2 because I did give it that.
Uh, for me, I'm not going to be streaming this. Obviously, this is just for personally for me. I'm getting ready for Spider-Man starting this week. I'm gonna be watching all of the Spider-Man films, including Venom and Venom Let There Be Carnage, to get ready for No Way Home. So
And we'll figure out. We're gonna watch at least one of those. It probably Spider-Man 2 because he's been trying to get me to do a movie commentary to that for such a fucking long time. I wouldn't mind doing that one to Spider-Man 2 and the original Amazing Spider-Man because it's been so long since I've seen it.
those two are the ones I wanted to go with anyway.
So yeah, I would rather watch the good ones than watch the bad ones.
Yeah,
I know the bad ones would probably be more fun, but
absolutely.
I'd rather watch the good ones instead of the bad ones, in my opinion. So we'll figure it out.
hmm
It might be Matrix and Spider-Man in December. Who knows? Or whenever he gets to those. I don't know what order he's watching these in. So who knows.
I'm gonna watch Spider-Man 1 tomorrow when I get home from work, and then I'll kind of wait out and see when you want to watch Spider-Man 2, and I'll watch Spider-Man 2 then.
Cool. We'll figure it out.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we
Okay.
will see you guys in the podcast or our next commentary.
The podcast should come out before.
So then we'll see you guys in the podcast.
All right. Zach, do your outro as I'm sitting here in the darkness and my fat chin is like very evident. So please do it fast.
As always, guys, make sure to like, rate, subscribe, go to the podcast, get our podcast. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Sing your song.